Everybody enjoys action movies. They're easy to follow, and when added to a bit of humor, they're a certain way to lighten up one's evening.
You ready?
Ready.
I have contained or killed everyone else on this vessel. And we control 16 nuclear missiles. I need to disable your command center, so I will be getting into that room.
Netflix can be often counted on to deliver some new and exciting action movies. Fans will be treated to Interceptor with Elsa Pataky, who was in the action hero role.
We are under attack!
You up for this?
Don't worry about me, sir.
The movie set is a remote missile station that is under attack. Pataky plays a soldier who must single-handedly fight off the villains, though the premise sounds similar to a lot of the Die Hard rip-off action movies.
You want this room? Come and get it.
It still looks to be a fun and thrilling adventure. It will also be interesting to see how Pataky fares in the spotlight in this type of role.
Leave this to me.
Get in the truck next time!
Sorry, pal.
Wrath of Man. Patrick Hill begins his employment at an armored truck company and proves himself when he single-handedly takes down a group of thugs who try and rob his truck while on a job. Patrick, known as H by his co-workers, becomes a legend as he demonstrates his skills on the jobs.
Gotta be an inside job. I can do it in 2 weeks.
Although he's something of a mystery. But over time, H's intentions become clear as we discover why he's chosen this new life for himself. Fans of Guy Ritchie films should not pass this flick up.
You think you've done everything.
I can see it's gonna be a long night.
As its stellar cast and impeccable action sequences rank atop some of the director's best. The Man from Toronto.
Who is that?
This is the Man from Toronto,
Wait, what? I'm the Man from Toronto.
and he's here to torture you.
Within the buddy action movie genre, a lot of success depends on the pairing of the main actors. The Man from Toronto offers an interesting duo at its center, with Kevin Hart and Woody Harrelson. Hart plays a man who is mistaken for a world-class assassin. The mistaken identity plotline is nothing new and could feel tired, but the talents of these two stars suggest it could be a fun blend of action and comedy.
Ow! You shot me in the ass!
Your ass got in my way.
Nobody. One of 2021's biggest surprises in the action genre comes from Hollywood's nice guy Bob Odenkirk in this action film. The Better Call Saul actor plays an unsuspecting family man named Hutch,
Years, I worked for some very dangerous people.
who could be described as a nobody. However, he's actually a former assassin from a government agency. And after a home invasion, Hutch finds himself unleashing the dark side he's kept locked away for all these years.
Because it meant you didn't have long to live.
He ends up taking on a Russian crime lord and must protect his own family at all costs.
There are places out there you can't find on any map. They're not gone. They're just lost.
Uncharted. As if starring as Spider-Man in the MCU wasn't enough, Tom Holland seems to have another huge franchise on his hands with Uncharted. Based on the popular adventure game, Holland stars as Nathan Drake, a young man who teams up with the treasure hunter, Mark Wahlberg, to find a hidden fortune. Though the younger take on the character didn't work for everyone, Holland's charm helped to make Drake a fun hero, while the movie itself was seen by many as a fun bit of popcorn entertainment. Our next movie recommendation rose from the ashes of its less successful predecessor, Mortal Kombat: Annihilation, and became HBO Max's one of the most successful films of 2021. The movie follows martial artist Cole Young, who becomes a target of the ice-cold assassin Sub-Zero. Why? Well, Cole is oblivious to the fact that he possesses some pretty mystical powers, and as he tries to escape his pursuer, he eventually teams up with a group of fighters to protect Earthrealm from Outworlds. Critics weren't wild about Mortal Kombat, but audience were rather smitten with it. Tune in for the hand-to-hand combat, and for the battle between Scorpion and Sub-Zero that'll transport you right back to a 90s arcade. The Hitman's Wife Bodyguard. As the sequel of the 2017 action comedy The Hitman's Bodyguard, this film takes place 4 years after the events of the first film. Since that time, the bodyguard Michael Bryce and his assassin rival, Darius Kincaid, remain the best of friends. They'll have to team up once more when tasked for saving Darius's wife, Sonia, from a new danger that threatens the peace of the world.
What are you doing here? I said, get anyone but Michael Bryce.
Patrick Hughes returns to direct once more in this uproarious buddy comedy, which additionally features Frank Grillo, Richard E. Grant, Antonio Banderas, and Morgan Freeman. The Vault. This is kind of like a money heist, except it involves one snazzy engineer.
And I have a job offer. I want you to help me break into the most secure vault in the world.
Okay, very good.
So, our plot starts to thicken when the engineer learns of a secretive and vulnerable post concealed under the Bank of Spain. He joins a team of expert hoodlums who intend to take the incredible buried fortune. At the same time, the entire nation watches the World Cup, with a large number of soccer fans cheering in the roads and security powers shutting in. The group has only minutes to pull off a truly mind-blowing score. The World Cup and a bank heist all in one movie? Just the thought is thrilling enough.
Extraordinary individuals. They are extremely resistant to capture.
The Old Guard. The Old Guard combines supernatural character with assassin tropes in exciting ways. This Netflix ensemble thriller stars Charlize Theron and Andy, the leader of a mercenary team with regenerative abilities that is targeted by a precarious CIA agent. As the agent joins forces with a pharmaceutical executive to figure out how to harness and profit from the group's power, Andy joins forces with the title group's newest member, Kiki Lane's character, Niall Freeman, to fend off their latest threat. The Gray Man, 2022. After stepping away from the MCU, Joe and Anthony Russo return to blockbuster filmmaking with The Gray Man.
You hurt?
I mean, my ego's a little bruised.
The movie stars Ryan Gosling as a skilled CIA operative who uncovers dark secrets that sent him on the run from a determined fellow agent who was hunting him, played by Chris Evans.
Must be Lloyd. What gave it away?
The trash stash, it leans Lloyd.
Easy.
Gray Man is a star-studded action movie. It also looks to be a new hopeful franchise for Netflix, which could spin off into several other projects. That's it, guys. If you like this video, kindly give it a thumbs up, and make sure to like and subscribe to the channel.